Welcome everybody to the Leadership Forum 2022 edition, Turning Point. We're joined by Carla Harris, Senior Client Advisor of Morgan Stanley. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Alex.
Great show on the stage of the Leadership Forum. Talk to us about the topic. What did you touch on?
Yes, I talked about intentional leadership, that there are 8 things that you need to do if you're going to be a powerful, impactful, influential leader in today's environment. 1 is be authentic. Number 2 is to focus on building trust. Number 3 is create clarity around the plans that you might have for the team. The other one is creating other leaders. Be intentional about that. And the 5th one was diversity. And then we talked about innovation, inclusivity, and voice, calling a thing a thing.
That's absolutely important. And talk to us about your philosophy of leadership. Mm-hmm. How do you see the future leaders?
Yes, I think leadership is going to have to be far more engaging than it ever has been before. I grew up or built my career in the my way or the highway type leadership context. If your boss said jump, your answer was how high. Now millennials and Zers are the dominant population in the workforce. And if you tell them to jump, they're going to say why. And many leaders who are sitting in the leadership seat today are not used to being questioned. Right? So you have to put yourself in a different mindset if you want to motivate, inspire, and retain today's workforce.
You said something very interesting during your speech at the stage in regards to the Great Resignation. Could you elaborate?
Yes. I said I don't call it the Great Resignation. I call it the Great Contemplation, because people have had an opportunity to sit at home for 2.5 years and ask themselves questions like, do I like my job? Do I like my boss? Do I like my career platform, the career trajectory? Am I getting paid what I should get paid? And in the absence of the busyness that we all had pre-pandemic, and in the absence of the distraction of walking into the building, I had a chance to think. And in many cases, the conclusion that people came to was not one that many businesses want to see. They made the decision to choose something else. And I think that every company is going to be called upon now to be able to articulate at the senior levels what's the value proposition of working here. If all your leaders can't give that to their people, you stand to lose some of your best people.
So what's the primary message you'd like to spread not only to the business community, but to the leaders of the future?
Yes, leadership doesn't just happen. It doesn't happen because you're senior, you spend a lot of time in an organization, or somebody gives you a title or a seat of authority. You have to be intentional, and you must be intentional around some of the things that we talked about as the pearls of intentional leadership in order to be a powerful, impactful, influential leader. It is one-on-one engagement to lead effectively.
Great. Thank you very much. Carla Harris, Senior Client Advisor of Morgan Stanley. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.